My name is Emily Hernandez. I'm an exercise physiologist for the Orlando Health Center for Health Improvement, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use your resistance band to accomplish a full body strength training workout. To start, I'm going to keep the loops of my band tied together. The first exercise that I'm going to do is a chest press. To do this exercise, I'm going to bring the band behind my back, and then I'm going to pull the band up so it's under my underarms. If you have long hair, make sure your hair is out of the way. I don't want it to get caught here. I'm going to take my palms, they're facing each other. The band is snug up around my shoulder blades under my underarms. Standing up tall, I'm going to press my arms forward and towards each other so I feel my muscles in my chest contracting. From here, I can return back with control to my starting position and repeat the exercise 10 to 12 times. So again, we press forward, squeeze, and come back to center. From the side, press forward, squeeze, and return to your starting position. The next exercise that I'm going to show you, I'll be seated in a chair. The first one we're going to do is a one-armed lateral raise. So I'm going to take one loop and put it around my right foot. The other loop I'm going to be holding in my right hand. Sitting up tall, bring that hand to the side of you, and I'm going to lift my arm until it's shoulder height. From here, I'll return back with control to my starting position, and I can repeat this move 10 to 12 times. After that, I'm going to switch to my second side and do 10 to 12 on the left side. This next exercise, I'm going to do seated, and I still have two loops. I'm going to take the first loop and put it underneath my right foot. My right hand is going to hold on to the second loop, and I'm going to do a biceps curl. Sitting up tall, I'm going to bend my elbow so that my hand comes towards my shoulder, and then I return back down to my starting position, and I can repeat this 10 to 12 times before I switch the band to my opposite foot, and I'll do 10 to 12 on the left side. For this exercise, I'm going to be doing a triceps kickback. For this one, I'm only going to have one band. I'm going to put the band in my left hand and then bring my left hand to my right hip. I'm going to grab the opposite side of that band with my right hand and bring my elbow so that it's bent facing behind me. From here, I'm going to stand up tall and straighten out my elbow so that I feel the muscles on the back of my arm, my triceps, squeezing and contracting, and then I'll return with control back to my starting position, and I can repeat this 10 to 12 times. After that, I'll switch to my second side. This next exercise is going to be two loops together, and I'm going to be doing a wide stance squat. For this one, I'm going to put one loop around each ankle. From here, I'm going to bring my feet so that they are shoulder distance apart with my toes facing straight forward. I'm now going to pretend like I'm sitting in a chair and bring my buttocks down towards the ground and then stand back up tall. And I can repeat this 10 to 12 times. I'm not going to let my buttocks go lower than my knees in this position. If you see from the side, feet are shoulder distance apart. My toes are going to face forward, and I bring my buttocks down and stand right back up. For this next exercise, I'm keeping my bands looped together. I'm going to put one loop around each ankle. I'm going to be doing a plie squat. For this one, I'm going to bring my feet wide and have them pointed diagonally out. My feet are going to be wider than shoulder distance apart. From here, I want to stay up tall with my head reaching up towards the ceiling and drop my buttocks down, and then coming back up, trying to not lean forward in this squat. If you view from the side, toes are facing out. I'm wider than shoulder distance apart. I drop buttocks down and stand back up. For this next exercise, I'm going to just use one band, but I'm going to put that band carefully around both ankles for my side steps. For these ones, I'm gonna step to side, but I'm gonna try to keep tension on that band the entire time. I like to put a little bend in my knees when I do this exercise. So putting a little bend in my knees, I step to the side and come back just close enough so that there's still tension in the band, and repeat. You can go back and forth. I would do each side at least 10 to 12 times. For this next exercise, I'm gonna be doing a front lunge. I have one band that I'm gonna put carefully around both ankles. Once I have that band around my ankles, I'm gonna take a big step forward with my right foot and keep my toes facing forward and bend that right knee. And then come back to my starting position and repeat. This one, it might roll up a little bit. You can always push it right back down. I'll show you that from the side. So big step with my right foot, bending both knees, and back to center. Repeat 10 to 12 times, and then switch to your left side. For this next exercise, I'm gonna be in a chair. I have one loop that I'm gonna put around both ankles for a leg extension. Around both ankles, I'm gonna sit up tall in my chair, and then taking my right leg, I'm gonna extend it and squeeze until I feel those quadriceps, the muscles on the top of my leg, contracting, and then return back to my starting position. I'll repeat this 10 to 12 times before I switch and repeat the exercise on the left. To show you from the side, I'm sitting up tall, right leg extends until I feel these muscles contracting, and then return back to my starting position. For this exercise, I'm gonna be doing a leg curl. I'll use one band and start by putting it carefully around both ankles. Once I have my band around both ankles, I'm gonna stand up tall and put my feet shoulder distance apart. I'm gonna then transfer my weight so that all my weight's on my left leg so I can balance on that leg. If I needed to, I could hold on to a countertop or a sturdy chair to help with my balance. Once I'm standing on my left leg, I'm gonna bend my right leg so that the heel comes towards my buttocks, and I feel the back of my leg contract, my hamstrings, and then I'm gonna relax back down. I'll repeat this 10 to 12 times before switching to the second side. So lift and squeeze, and then come right back down. From the side, lift and squeeze, come back down, and one more. And come back down.